What's going on, guys? Aero here, and guys, another week, another Nintendo Switch rumor. And so you guys know a lot of Nintendo Switch rumors come out, and I actually don't cover most of them, but today I actually found a rumor that came out today from a credible source, and I'm sure you guys probably have heard about this already, but we have a rumor that talks about the Nintendo Switch's official price, and just pretty much gives us a good range about like where it's going to be. And so this is definitely something that I think is important and worth covering, and so I'm just going to be talking with you guys about that real fast and just giving you guys my thoughts on it. So basically, it looks like we have an article here from Let's Play Video Games, which obviously I'll have a link in the description so you guys can go see it if you want as well. But it talks about how they got a source from, I think, the UK, talking about how they have sort of like a general idea of where the Nintendo Switch's price is going to be, and it talks about how there's actually going to be two configurations on the Nintendo Switch. So pretty much they're kind of doing the thing that they did with the Wii U, where it's going to be like a basic model and then it's going to be like a deluxe model, I'm pretty sure. And so yeah, it talks about how the basic model is going to be 199.99 pounds, which is like $250 in the US. And then it talks about how the second configuration is going to be 249.99 pounds, and that's going to be like $300 here. So that's a pretty good idea, and I'm actually really happy at that price. You know, I talked about that in my videos in the past. I told you guys $250 would be like the sweet spot for me. I think that that's like a price that people would be willing to pay for a console. You know, I think it's a good price. You know, if you guys take a look at, you know, Nintendo's history, you guys know that the Wii, not the Wii U, I almost said that. The Wii sold a lot of consoles. You guys know that thing was like 10 million units or something like that. It sold a lot of units, and its initial price was the $250. And so I think it's a good idea to make the Nintendo Switch $250. Obviously, this isn't like a confirmation, but it gives us a good idea of where the price might be. You know, if it's like 240, 270, like, you know, 280-ish, I think that that's pretty good. I think, you know, 300, you know, if you're a hardcore Nintendo fan, I mean, like me, obviously, I'm going to be getting the deluxe model or the $300 model no matter what. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if you guys aren't that hardcore into, like, Nintendo and you just want to get, like, a Nintendo Switch just so you can have your, like, third parties on the go and stuff, then, you know, $250 for a basic model isn't that bad. I think it's a fairly reasonable price to pay. And, you know, especially with this coming out in March, you know, there's still going to be Black Friday for next year. You know, 2017's Black Friday. I'm sure Nintendo can make some good deals, maybe like a few bundles or something with like a Mario bundle, you know, Breath of the Wild bundle, or just reduce the price to maybe like $200 or something for next year's Black Friday. That'll definitely get a lot of holiday shoppers on board to getting the system. And so I think it's a really good idea. They also talk about how the deluxe model supposedly comes in with a packaged game, but it talks about how, like, the person didn't want to give us any information about the game because they don't have, like, enough credible sources or something like that. And so I guess, you know, it's alright. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a Mario game or something like that. Or maybe it might just be like a game to sort of help you, like, figure out the experience or, like, what's so cool about the Nintendo Switch. Like, you know how there's always, like, that, like, game that helps you understand the new Nintendo system. Like how the Wii had Wii Sports and how the Wii U had Nintendo Land. It's probably like one of those types of games. But I think it would be really cool if Nintendo actually finally gave us you know, a really good like game that's like a system seller bundled with the actual system itself. Like if they gave that next 3D Mario, or even if they included those ported games like from your Wii U, because, you know, like if you didn't get to experience them if you didn't buy a Wii U, I think it's a really good idea. If like you got a Mario Kart bundled inside of your Nintendo Switch or something like that, I think that would be a really good idea. I think it also talks about how they have a reasonable like estimate on what the Switch Pro controllers are going to be like, and it says it's going to be 39.99 pounds, which is like $50 here, I'm pretty sure. And so yeah, that's pretty much just giving us an idea of that. So yeah, it says that they're also going to be expected to sell at launch. So, you know, seems like a good idea. I think $50 are what the Wii U Pro controllers were sold at. So pretty much makes sense to me. So yeah, I think that this is a really good idea. I think $250, I think Nintendo's doing a really good idea of making it $250. You know, I think, you know, a lot of my friends and I, we were definitely talking about it because I have friends that play, you know, PS4 and Xbox One and stuff, and I was talking about it, and they were really interested in the Nintendo Switch as well. You know, even though they play, you know, the competitor systems, they were talking about how they like the Nintendo Switch, and I was like, what would you guys pay for it? They're like, you know, as long as it's not overpriced or like $300 or $400, you know, they'll be willing to pay for it. And I told them that it's only $250 or like supposedly in that area, and they said it sounds pretty cool. I think that they said that they'll definitely check it out and think about it. And so I think $250 is definitely a reasonable price. And so yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below on what do you guys think of the price. Obviously, you know me, I'm going to be getting it on day one. Definitely going to be pre-ordering the deluxe model or whatever like the better configuration is. Supposedly that one is supposed to come with more memory and stuff as well. So that's pretty good. You know, hopefully it has a lot of memory. And so yeah, let me know what you guys think about the price. Do you guys like it? Do you guys think it's a little too low or a little too high? Definitely let me know. And as always, if you guys like the video, be sure to click that like button. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero. And thank you so much for watching.